In this universe,
in this galaxy, in this world, beneath the influencer clouds,
over the viral video fields,
off the information superhighway,
there are voices in the digital wilderness, whispering
more opinions.
If you listen,
you will hear. We are here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get really, really cold too?
Yeah, although my cold isn't necessarily your cold. That's another way of saying my truth isn't necessarily your truth.
It took me everything not to jump on my Facebook and be like, hey, is it cold outside? Because nobody has said anything in the last 5 minutes about it being freaking cold out. Because, like, we get it. Everybody is freezing. It is cold everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, it's so cold that there were, I think, electrical grid warnings issued for both BC and Alberta.
Meanwhile, in Alberta, none of the bars closed or anything, but yeah. Like, I had friends out at the bar Saturday night, and I'm like, why are you out? It wasn't even like, why are you out? You're endangering us all. The grid's going to blow up. But, like, it's minus, like, I think it was almost 50, if not 50 with the wind. What are you doing out?
Wow.
Yeah, right? So that brings me to a story that happened to me Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, I had a massage. I'm like, all right, that's the only reason I'm leaving the house. No, not that kind.
Oh.
Anyway, so I get there, and there's me and another gentleman, and I sit down, and he comes and sits, and she says, hey, yeah, but she's just running a little bit late. He's like, okay. I wait about 5 minutes. I'm like, perhaps I will find out what's going on. So I walk over to say something to him, like, hi, my name's, Nick, and I'm here for a massage at 9. She's like, oh, I don't have you down. And I was like, what? She's like, are you sure you booked your appointment? And I'm like, when was my last one? And she's like, January something. I'm like, yeah, so that's when I booked, or December. I'm like, that's when I booked my appointment. She's like, and then has the balls to say to me, are you sure that you booked it? And I couldn't even, I just looked straight in her face. I'm like, it is minus 50 degrees out right now. Do you think I wouldn't be positive in knowing if I had an appointment today or not? Because I would have stayed home. So she's like, well, are you sure it wasn't for next weekend? And I was like, I'm positive, because I had to cancel my appointment because I'm having tennis elbow issues. That's why I'm in this one. And this one's gotten better, but I got to get my tattoo touched up by Janelle. So I was like, well, but I cancel for now in case, because I was wearing a brace on the arm. It's gotten better now on the left there. And I'm like, no, because I have a tattoo appointment. So I know for sure that it's not the 20th. And she's like, well, if you just wait. I said, I'm not waiting. I was like, there are other massage places in this town that I've, and I was actually going to go back. This was the last time I was going to use this place because my friend broke her arm and I was supporting her because she's got student loans to pay. So I was going to give her my business. Right. And I said to this lady at the the counter, I'm like, I went to 3 different places in this town, including yourselves, and I've never had somebody not book my appointment properly. So I will not be back. And then they actually called me later and like, no. It was minus 50 and I came out. Don't call me now to say someone canceled and you have a spot for me because I'm not coming now.
Yeah.
So that's not happening. Hello, Jolene. I see Casey is running his hole in which penises go in while I was talking.
And Tex is here too. You know, I stole this from the Harsh Truth. So, hello, Thurman. You can't escape it, Casey.
Ooh, oh.
Wow.
Well, I do gotta ask Tex if anyone's gonna talk about anything being sore after what the Green Bay Packers did to your Dallas Cowboys yesterday. Anybody's talking about being sore, I think you boys are pretty sore because that was downright embarrassing. Okay, you're not a football guy at all, Alex, but
Okay, so this is what we're talking about now.
rice. I believe rice. If you feed them rice, yeah.
What does it bung them up?
I think it just helps them with their digestion. Whenever my
Oh.
animals get sick, the dogs get sick, the wife would always feed them rice. So,
Not
I,
happening, Casey. Sorry.
I will just say this because you're not a sports guy.
Yeah.
What happened to the Cowboys was so bad, I didn't even text Brody to bust his balls.
Ooh.
I was like, dude, I'm sorry, because that's how bad it was. I actually called or texted him like, dude, I'm so sorry.
And before she disappears, this is the first time she's done this year. Hello to Beverly for liking us on Facebook.
Thank you, Beverly.
Thank you, Beverly.
But yeah, I think if I believe so, yeah, the wife uses rice that helps their stomach. So yeah.
And
So
a
there's your
cork if you can't figure out anything else.
yes, a cork, and then it'll just come out their nose like Play-Doh. Right?
Pixar,
That's
didn't
how that
happen.
works, right?
Video, or it didn't happen. We're in the 2020s
Yeah, I
now.
guess we need videos. Yeah, picture don't work. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure this day and age you could get AI to do that for you.
To a degree, but AI has not progressed to the point where you can't tell if it's reality or not.
Yeah. That being said, Tex, I put this on Facebook. I couldn't turn away. Usually I'll turn a game off too, but I was just mesmerized about how bad it was. I was enthralled. Okay.
Wow, at least Casey will attack someone, hey? But they have to
Well, didn't he
have
kill
one foot
Betty
in the grave.
White?
He was acquitted,
Oh, he
apparently.
was acquitted? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was someone else who died recently that I think he's on the suspect list for, and the elderly person's name is not coming to mind immediately. I'll think of it in a few weeks.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That means you need to come back. There's a cliffhanger.
Yes.
Okay. So before we start the show, I'm usually on about half an hour beforehand. I like to come on and kind of go into a YouTube vortex of music and whatnot. And I've talked a lot about how, when you're at a concert, you should be living in the moment. I mean, like, oh, how much? I don't know. She always just made up like a bunch and then would kind of gives her like a bowl of it. Just yeah.
So we don't get hit with medical misinformation, we are talking about cooked rice, not what immediately came to mind for me, which was dry rice.
Oh yes, cooked rice. Yes, cooked rice. Minute rice doesn't matter. Yeah, but yeah, yes.
Oh, double jeopardy. Hey, Casey, you can't be tried twice. Yeah. You son of a...
You son of a bitch. Dylan!
I'm going to clip this and send it to Gatekeeper Drew. And then one day...
Drew, look what he confessed to.
If he starts up derailed again, it's going to be second trial.
Okay, so I happened to come across, and this isn't the proper video. I accidentally closed it, but this is another one that kind of makes the point. The other one really showed this. Cell phones at concerts. Now, I'm not going to play I'm not going to play any. I'm just going to play the video so you guys see the phones. I'm going to drop down the lettering, the writing. But like Maynard, the lead singer of Tool, actually tells everybody, I can't, because when we went to Tool, it was no phones. Like people, like the ushers were walking through the crowd being like, turn your phone off, turn your phone off. They tell them, turn your phone off. He's given up here. And he says, you're going to take a video? Fine, take a video. He's like, turn your light off. Like, we have lights right here. And they start playing, they're going to play Schism. And he starts the beginning of Schism. And this one guy still has a light on. He's like, hey, dumbass, turn your light off. Hey, Bolo. So I want to show you guys this video. This one does not do justice. And I think Alex can back me up. I showed him the other video, just how many phones are out. And like this video was started, it was about 3-4 minutes in when I showed Alex the video, and the same guys are still holding their phones up. Like, look at that. Like, look at the phones.
It looks like in the center bottom, somebody brought a tablet.
This one right here?
No, over toward the center.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, right there. That's big enough to be a tablet.
And he's live. They're live right now. Because they got the little red thing like we have on our screen right now.
That reminds me of back in the day, and I'm talking mid 2000s to late 2000s. People would actually bring their laptops, use it as a camera.
I don't remember ever seeing that. I honestly thought where you were going was the camera in the movie theater, like to record to get the pirated videos.
That still happens to this day.
With how fast, videos come out now for streaming, like, is it really worth the risk?
Well, unless people are making money off it, I can't see why they would do it.
Yeah,
Like,
me
that
neither.
is the money is the incentive for almost anything and everything nowadays. But even though the quality of cameras has increased dramatically, sound, especially recording sound in a movie theater, is still trash. So I refuse to watch anything that's been recorded in a theater. I did that once or twice, never again. Yeah, that's over here. That's a dog.
Are you dog sitting?
No,
Oh,
it's happening elsewhere.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow. I never hear animals.
Now, Tex, when you do that, are you recording? Because your favorite song off by heart now, and unless they do something different in the song, which sometimes in a live version they will do, which is great, but I fail to see the point unless you're recording your own reaction. Then again, that's kind of narcissistic. But even if you're living in the moment, you will forget. I have no doubt about that. And I mean everyone, not just me.
And I've made it very, and I mean, I don't think we have any new listeners that have maybe not heard this story. Maybe Bolo hasn't, maybe Tex hasn't. But took my son to his first concert, which was Kings of Leon, and they started playing Walls or Pyro, and that is his favorite song. And the look on his face, and he looked at me like, "Oh, Dad, they're playing it, Dad, they're playing it." Like, and just I was in that moment, and it is there. I see it, like it's there, and yeah, it's just and yeah. Okay, good. Brody smirked. He must not be watching the show. Apparently, Brody's house has been hit with the plague again. They're pretty sick.
Oof, damn.
It's going around. It's happened here a couple times. And of course, he's with the kids, right? They're at school and they bring home everything.
Yeah.
So right.
Shout out to Cindy on Facebook who gave us a like. Yeah, kids and going to school. It would be comical, but also sad that when you bring your kid home from school, it's like bringing in an astronaut from outside the space station. They are contained in a room and they have to be sprayed down where they turn around for a good few minutes too.
What did they call it in prison when they hit them with the white powder? Delousing or remember, like,
delousing.
Delousing. That's it. They did it to Farva and Super Troopers. Remember? And they
I saw Super Troopers 2 it was last month. Pretty decent. I liked it.
Yeah, see, I couldn't get into it.
Oh.
To me, I felt it was one of those movies that the first one was so good. It was like, oh.
Yeah, how do you live up to that hype?
Yeah. Exactly. I was in the rec center in Mackenzie all weekend, and it'll probably be. So, hey, actually, now that you say that, Ryan, did you end up going up to like the Mac One grounds and kind of looking around? Like, is all the concrete being torn out? Is the playground equipment gone? Is it just like, so sad?
And hold on before, for whatever reason, he takes off. This is for Bolo.
Wrong.
I'd say, in fairness, yeah, I think Bolo works at like -4 o'clock in the morning or something. Like there's a 4 before 4. I know they're up super early for work, so
He said whatever you wanted him to say, Casey.
yeah, yeah, like yeah, fair enough. That is fair.
Flat
Yeah,
to the playground.
I asked you about the
Giggity.
Mac One ground, not Casey's blow up girlfriend. Thank you.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll get to it. Okay. Thank you.
Did you just spam it? I mean, it was pretty funny, but was it that funny though?
No, it auto loops unless you unclick. That's the default.
Oh, okay. I mean, there are a lot of disturbing trends happening right now. Oh, not working tomorrow. Nice. Are you guys like frozen up again? Like we've warmed up a bit, but I mean a bit by saying we went from -39, -50. We're now -24.
Well, at least he admits it.
Wow. Wow.
We went from, I think our lowest was, do not laugh, -12. And I think we went down to -6 or 7 today. Now, I keep telling everyone that I meet, I was born in colder weather than this, but because I've been here 20 plus years, I'm not used to that kind of cold weather anymore. Yeah, not used to it.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. She's not watching. Sarah's having issues doing the show. Talk after it.
Yep. Pipes bursting, that happened here a few times. Not in the building I'm in, but I heard that happen to a few people. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, not only Canadian, but some northern states in the United States
Buffalo?
as well.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures from the stadium?
No.
I got it. This was wild. They actually had to move the game, I think, from Saturday night to tonight.
Threesome.
Ew.
Yeah, there are just some maintenance people. Oh, we don't know what to, it's like back in the 60s or the 70s. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, it was so much better back then. Some people just didn't care as much as they do now. Then again, some of them are forced to care because of standards and practices.
That's not a good picture. Trying to find, there was one that's just like just yeah, there we go. That'll there. This is what the field, it's not a great picture, it's just a still from a video that I saw. But that was the field. That's the goalpost.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. This morning, what my car said. Well, yeah, because when you sit in it, forget to turn it on, it's not going to tell you what the temperature is, dummy.
That's
It's like, hey, this isn't telling me what the temperature is. And I still got a Game Boy game on my bum.
Yeah, acclimatization will do that.
Most definitely, yep. Most
Maybe
definitely.
that's in your mind though. You know, you're used to that cold weather and then you're pleasantly surprised when it's -16 rather than 37. But
That's
still,
true.
that is cold.
Yep.
Whoa, and you're in Texas.
No. That was in Buffalo. Yeah,
I'm a fool.
that was the buffalo that he was talking about. Yep.
Never mind.
Like it was, I can't believe how clean they got the field for the game. It was crazy. They actually cleaned it up really nice.
Did they say how they did it?
Well, a lot of equipment, but they get people to help out too, and then they like pay them, and they used to, like, it used to be a volunteer thing to get people to come help shovel, and they used to give tickets away, but they wouldn't give tickets away for yeah, we're gonna be under that snowfall warning on Wednesday. So it's a good thing that our show's tonight, because I probably wouldn't be available for Thursday because we'll be doing a cleanup. So
Yeah.
So I was talking about disturbing Facebook trends, and there's lots of them, or TikTok trends, or videos you see. Of course, we got to say this first, because you don't say you're a hateful bigot, but we are supporters of the LGBTQ plus community. But sick and tired of seeing these videos that if somebody gets asked out on a date and they say no thank you, that they're a transphobic person. I am tired of seeing this crap. I'm tired of seeing, being like, because I'm a fat dude. If I asked a girl out and like she says no, am I automatically allowed to come on this platform and be like, she didn't want to go with me because I'm fat and she's fat phobic? No. But what happened in the world to having a preference? I don't understand why if someone's just not into something, like, having a preference is wrong. Thoughts? Except for
I blame the Cowboys for
okay,
this disturbing trend.
fair enough.
I support nothing. Everyone sucks. There we go.
Yeah,
That's a kind of modern "don't tread on me" thing.
yeah, pretty much, right?
Damn you, Thurman! That ought to be an old man in the back of a pickup truck driving away from some '80s movie. Damn you, Thurman! Anyway, yes. Just because someone doesn't want to date someone who is of a particular, insert persuasion here, that does not mean they're a bigot or a transphobe or hateful. That means that they, like you said, they have a particular type. Maybe they're not looking for that at that particular point in their life. Happened with me. There was a girl in high school who asked me out, and I said no, because I wasn't into it at the time. Does that mean I hated them? No, not at all. Good friend of mine to this day. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't looking for it at that time.
And you should still be allowed to do that. But of course, that you can't do that anymore. So another thing I see a lot of, and I love watching these videos and I'm seeing, of course, a lot on the Whatever podcast, and there's another one that's mainly they're African Americans doing a show, kind of the same premise. It's almost like there's a white show and then a black show, right? And all right, hi Red, nice to see her here. But these women will go on about how a guy, he has to be 6 something and fit and this and that. But then, like, and they'll say, oh, the small dick energy or big dick energy. And the guy is like, well, so how would you feel right now if someone turned around and said, oh, that's, big loose vagina energy, or, sloppy fat tit energy? And the one girl, like, got up and left. Like, why are you leaving? Like, why is it not, is this double standard doesn't seem to be able to exist in this world? And I'm saying this, I'm a happily married man, but I'm just, you see it all the time now. So, and I'm sure you've been called that a lot, just judging by the way you talk here.
Everyone, please refer to what we said last week about this very thing. We're joking. All right? We're joking.
Oh, man, she got her butt hurt over there. Never mind, Nicholas. All right, cool. Notice how I stopped there?
Yep.
Yeah, like...
Because you can't say that on YouTube anymore.
No. So, a question. So I've been seeing stuff about the election with Donald Trump and whatnot, and that basically it's down to who's going to come second in the Republican race because he's winning by he's got 43% of the vote.
Oh, yeah.
So is that why the number two is so important? Because they think he's going to go to jail, or is that why they just want to be number two? Is just because it seems like it's going to happen? Because if he does, say if he does run, he does win, but he ends up he's not good. I don't think he's going to jail.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think he's going to go to jail. But wouldn't that go to the vice president, whoever that is at the time?
Probably.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's what he's looking for, is a running his vice president. I don't know. That's what my question. So
Got a suggestion for you, Big Red, and this just came to me. Change your nickname to Big Red Twat Scotch.
could she
No good
put
reason
that?
why.
Could she
What's
put
that?
that? Was she be able to put that in there?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think we need to find out whether or not you can. I mean, I don't know if you really could, but
Spell twat as TWOT.
that's way too much effort.
How did you pass high school?
Barely. Hey, you want to know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because all those guys that got all the good grades and all that crap, we had that piece of paper that says the same crap. And you know what? I bet you I make almost just about as much money as they do. That piece of paper, it all means the same to everybody. Doesn't matter what the grades were at. Solid C plus is a solid C plus.
George W. Bush agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vivek is all piss and vinegar. He comes in hot. I saw some of the debates with him, especially versus I think it was Nikki Haley. Hard in the paint with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Vic, is that the dark skinned gentleman? I don't know any names, so
Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
He's like the Republican woke Obama. No, I don't know about woke Obama, but he's the hip young guy.
Okay, and because I heard him speak, and I was like, he actually speaks very well. But again, I said to Kim forever ago, I said they're gonna make Trump into a martyr. That is what's going to happen, and that's what's happened. I said it was going to happen. I feel that they have turned him into a martyr.
He is. Even if he doesn't go to jail, even if the charges are dropped or he overcomes, he is already a martyr simply because he was targeted and he
Yep.
went to court.
And that's exactly what he'll do and say. And bravo, it's smart because he knows the simpletons are like, oh, yeah. I mean, I was persecuted once. I was speeding and got caught, and he gave me a ticket, so I've been persecuted. Ah, you know.
But that is an example, Trump going to court, of no publicity is bad publicity. And there are two ways to take that sentence. No publicity meaning there is no publicity at all going on, or no publicity meaning there is no publicity, good or bad. That is bad publicity. It's all good publicity, no matter what it's perceived as.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because he's worth a bullet. You know what I'm saying, Casey?
You don't think somebody would have already tried?
I don't think it's worth it to try.
Or is it the wrong side? Like if it were the other side, it might have happened.
He might be wearing a bulletproof toupee. Kevlar toupee. I'm thinking that's a thing.
Kevlar toupee?
Yeah. If not, then I have just coined that term and I would like to trademark and copyright it right now.
Let's see. Okay, Kevlar. No, I'm not seeing anything that says Kevlar toupee.
Guess who's gonna be a millionaire? Guess who's gonna be a millionaire?
Well, for Casey, it'd be two in the pink and one where the Game Boy game is.
Now, when you're talking about a guy like Casey, and I'm using Casey as the example, a fist in the pink and two fists in the stink.
Man, when you fart, just go.
I'm Mr. Ed.
Yeah, you can pick an apple up with that thing.
Can you?
It's like
Maybe a bushel.
it's like Birdo from Mario 2, just shooting eggs. Like when you poop, you're up on the toilet going. Can I point something out right now? We're 31 minutes into the show.
Uh-huh.
I have not cussed yet. I was purposely doing it. I'm proud of
Somehow I
myself.
feel like that is a lie.
No, I'm almost positive I made it. Because even when Casey said the C word and Red said that too, and then she said the T word, I still didn't.
Yeah, Tex, it won't be a bullet. It'll be a Jewish space laser.
Pew, 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 pew.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was right.
Oh gosh, could you imagine?
No.
Huh, no.
No.
Yeah, like Casey's butt is like that big creature that lives on the asteroid in Star Wars. Just like, or the
Yeah,
Sarlacc pit in Jedi, even with the tentacles. The thing
that's
that
what
eats
comes
Boba
out of
Fett.
his butthole and pulls people in, never to be seen again, like Betty White.
Yeah, Casey killed Betty White. Unfortunate.
Pardon me, Casey bent over and walked up backwards to Betty White like he was Ace Ventura, and then the thing came out. And
yeah, it was like a scene in Tremors, but out of Casey's butt.
Great movie, love that movie.
Tremors is an awesome, very underrated. I mean, not enough people talk about Tremors.
I agree. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You know, nuns can be educated on sex if they lived a normal heathen life for 20 to 30 years, and then, for whatever reason, they entered the nunnery.
Yep. Yeah. Once their thing was all worn out and stuff, like, well, I don't think anyone else wants to wear this shoebox anymore, so
it's
I was like,
sloosh.
Give myself to the Lord.
Why? Because they got more money than you? Oh!
Oh!
Yeah, Tex, right here on the show. Start typing it out for Casey.
No, that has to be live. Where's Frankie? We need a PSA. Sex talk for Casey. That definitely needs to be a PSA. I endorse that. What if I wanted you to dress up as a nun, Red? Arr. How about a Scottish maid? Ah, clean your governors, God. I always go to the Simpsons, and it was British, but when he's making the casinos, freshen your drink, and like the one that she's got up there, get out. Oh, crap, son.
You know, it has nothing to do with anything.
Lots.
This album title, 50 Shades of, and I'm not going to say any more about it because there it is.
Oh my God.
That is real. And then there's this band name.
Wow.
And here's another one.
Wow. I've heard of that one. Dude, my favorite band ever is still the one, the Pitbulls in the Nursery.
Oh, nice.
That's still my favorite band name ever. I still remember you told me that. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yes.
Like, that's the greatest band name I've ever heard. It was Caninus, But then like you took over with Pitbull's in the nursery. Like I wonder if they're still doing music. Are they still doing music?
I think so.
Pitbull's in the nursery. There they are. Yeah. Near. Oh, okay, let's see. It's just doing some investigating of the situation.
You know, Casey, there are quite a few people on the
Mm.
internet who would pay for exactly what you are describing right now. And I don't mean in general, I mean you specifically and a girl. That is a thing that you can make money off of. You should look into it.
But you can't look like a melted Jabba the Hutt with Down syndrome.
That adds to the, not the mystique, the allure.
Well, it looks like I'm going to start peeing on people because,
No.
oh, damn.
No, it's got to be Casey because then he can use the handle Thurman Peas or something like that.
Yes.
Yes. So what you got to do is instead of that word, use regarded.
Yes.
That's what the drunken peasants do, and they get away with it.
Yeah, there's a
Highly
bunch
regarded.
too. Like if you, because a lot of videos will have closed captioning. They change porn to corn. That happens all the time.
Cornhub.
Yeah. Cornhub. Yep. So in sad news, I don't think they're making music anymore because their last post on their Facebook page was 2021. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm not seeing anything.
Tex wins the internet today.
Well, I gave him the idea. Copy. You got to credit that to the garbage man. That was a good one. Down syndrome Jabba. Oh man.
Can we copyright that too?
I think so. Okay, so wait, so we got band names was so Destroyed with JJ, and this is this is the new screen name, so I'll put screen name.
Tex, you know what you should do with that Down syndrome Jabba? Show up randomly, like you did with the last movie review, where you came in pretty much at the end with Down syndrome Jabba, not Tex, Down syndrome Jabba, and I'm sure Frank and Jeremy and Cora won't notice it right away. Well, maybe Frank will, but at some point in time, I bet Jeremy's gonna listen to what you have to say, and then he's gonna drift down to the screen and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And rightfully so. I would love to see his reaction on that.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
I completely endorse that. I like it a lot. All right, have you got some stories, some videos?
Let's see what I have today. Oh, yes. So I'm going to engage momentarily in a little bit of a logical fallacy. And the name of it escapes me, but it'll come back. Tomorrow? Oh, yes. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Welcome to reality. Yes. Harsh truth tomorrow. I don't know what movie they're reviewing, but.
Oh, are they sure you're going to do it? Oh, I love her.
Yes. Yes.
I love her.
Yes.
Yeah, I was all ready for last week's show, and then they no-showed.
Appeal to authority. That's what I'm going to engage in at the moment.
Okay, so we don't have anything up yet ready to go. I don't know if they're doing a show tomorrow or not.
Superman 78 it'll be. Yes, they said that on the last
okay,
show.
that's all right. Oh, man, I haven't seen that in a hot minute. I ain't going to have time to watch it.
If there's one thing that is legendary about that movie that I think stands the test of time, it's the main theme music. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep. Now, can I ask a question? This is from Big Bang Theory. So this is not new. Comic book nerds unite, if you've not heard this question. So they get an argument in one of the Big Bang episodes about what would have happened when Superman. Oh, and I got to listen Thursday. Oh, I might be working Thursday. Crap. Batman 86 on Thursday. or 89.
89.
When Superman is it number 2 where he catches Lois when she's falling and Superman catches her? Is that 1 or 2? When he catches Lois Lane, I can't
I
remember.
th- I think it's the first.
Help me out here, Tex. You should have just watched this. Anyways, the argument in Big Bang Theory is that Sheldon says that it should have killed her because if he's made of steel and he sticks his arms out like this, she's coming to the, and he says that's how fast she's coming to the ground. That should have cut her in half. And it's like, frankly,
Yeah,
letting her hit the ground would have been more merciful. And
yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
The sudden ceasing of momentum. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just like hitting the ground. Okay, that
Right?
makes
But he's
yeah.
saying it would cut her in half. I'm like, oh, so do you agree with that statement? Like,
So I got to see the footage because if he's just holding out like that and she hits, sure. However, if he holds out like that and then as she's about to fall into his grasp, he lowers his arms so as to cushion her fall or the catch, I could see the argument
okay,
or the opposite.
I'm gonna watch really quick here. I'm curious now. It is the first. It is the first Superman because I just popped it up, so it just says I put Superman saves Lois. I love all the cheesy, just all the old '70s stuff.
I'm developing a real reverence for the 1970s and
Oh, I disagree. Okay, no, it couldn't have been this one that because he kind of no, yeah, because he kind of catches her. He doesn't stick his arms out. He catches her.
okay.
Yeah, no, he catches her kind of like her arm goes over his shoulder. So unless there's a different one that he's talking about, no. So, anyways, okay.
Hashtag get Casey on the show.
I gotta say if he gets on there before me, but I've been on there already, so yeah. So just saying. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the focus of what we started at before we got off on a tangent.
Yes. And I would like to thank Casey for being here for this long. We're 43 minutes in. I think he was here from the beginning. Usually he's busy doing stuff. Like he uploads a video pretty much every day. Maybe he'll take a day off here and there, or he'll do a live stream every week or two. So Casey, thank you so much for being here. I hope you continue this throughout the year. If not, I understand you're busy. You got stuff to do. It's great, but it's great to have you here when we can when we can get you here, when you are here. And I'm thinking of doing a second get together of what I like to call the five balds, which is myself, the garbage man, Brody, Casey, and Ryan.
Well, Texas bald, I just found that out.
Oh yeah.
And so is Frank. We could have a big orgy of baldness.
Yeah, the seven balds. Now, I was going to do a play on words of there was a kung fu movie from the 1970s that was like the Five Venoms or something like that. And I wanted to do a play on that, but since there are seven of us
7 of us,
now,
yeah.
I got to think of something else.
And in Casey, yeah, and I hope you do know. I mean, we made this clear last week because it was made clear between Tex and Red. Everything on here is just ball busting.
Yeah.
There's nothing malicious. And trust me, you would know if it were malicious, especially with me. Like you would know. And yeah, dude, it's all in fun. It's all fun and just. I love the little tiny community that we've made out of seemingly nothing, right? Like just guys happen to. And we got to thank Butt Blaster Brody for that.
Yes.
Because he really got us and like hooked up with all you guys.
There was a little bit of a built-in audience that followed us from that show, but just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Seven
Yes.
Deadly Balls. I love it.
Yes.
I'm writing that down right now.
I got to write that down too.
Yeah, I'm writing that right now. Good call.
You better copyright that one, Tex.
Yeah, no
if
shit.
you don't,
There's my first swear. 45 minutes in. So, okay. Anyways, Alex. We keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to engage in a logical fallacy, which is appeal to authority. I was going through my Facebook posts in the past 4 or 5 years and just blowing stuff away that wasn't relevant anymore. And I came across one that had to do with daylight saving time. So I present to you all Neil deGrasse Tyson.
explain daylight saving time. I can't. It kind of makes no sense. All right, here's what they're doing. When the days are longer anyway in the summer, days meaning how many hours of sunlight you have, when the days are already longer, they take an hour from the morning and put it at the end of the day so that the sun sets even later. And then.
So that's very important that he said that, because the sun should not set even later artificially in the day, because it takes all of us a few hours to get into sleep or preparing for sleep mode. Even though in this day and age, we have lots of artificial light around us, we should learn to turn that down or turn it off. So I hope everyone's with him so far. Again, appeal to authority, because I will never be as smart as this person.
Then the winter comes around, just when you need sunlight in the evening the most, because days are getting shorter, they take it away and put it back in the morning when everyone is still asleep. Makes no sense to me at all. So, I got nothing for you.
I hate daylight. It never. What was I saw this one? And there was two Native Americans, and it says, and it says only a white man would take one end of a blanket and cut it off and put it on the other and think that it's longer. It's like, freaking white people.
Yeah, I'm sure that at some point in time, it did make sense to have daylight saving time. And I think this goes back to farming, but no longer. I really don't think we need it. Yes, we still have farms and farming and farmers, but I don't think the case is there anymore. And I'm not going to cite all the studies, because I don't have them on hand, of the increased amounts of accidents that happen right after daylight saving time starts or ends, but they are out there. No, Tex, I think time zones are needed and necessary, because if I were to fly from here to Australia or Mongolia or the middle of Russia, the sun would not be in the same place as when I was coming from Canada. So I'm in favor of time zones, but this silly daylight saving time needs to go. And I think, and I've mentioned this before, I think the holdout on this for the entire West Coast is Australia, or probably is Australia. I'm a moron. All right, somebody, you can clip that. That should be our stupid person segment. You know what? I'm going to play it right now, because we just had the stupid people segment. Stupid people. Stupid people right here. So I was meaning to say California, and for some reason I said Australia.
You suck.
Yes, I am stupid. So I am, it's come full circle. I created the stupid person segment, and now I am a victim of my own creation. So hashtag Alex is stupid.
Well, we all screw up.
Yeah, but it's going to be on the internet forever. So
yeah, pretty much. But I've done dumb stuff too.
Yes, you have.
Yes, a lot of it.
For example, you woke up today.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say this thing that I just read. Wow. Anyways, go ahead. So more stuff, stories.
Yeah, more stuff. Now, this is not a stupid person segment. This is more a, hey, cool, this person knows about this segment. But before we get to that, we'll give Casey his moment. Oh, God, I immediately regret saying that.
Me too.
Yeah, like Icarus. Exactly.
Yep.
I flew too close to the stupid and burned myself. So, a guy knows about a thing now. And this guy is Tony Yayo. And the thing he's talking about is here in British Columbia.
Highway. On TV, it's called a Hell's Highway. We drove up that. Yo, let me tell you, that was the scariest thing I had to deal with in life for a while. Like, cause we used to buildings and taxis and but they got mountains. I'm like, yo, you got moose out there, deer. Like, yo, one false turn, it's over for you. But the nature part of it is crazy to see the mountains and the forests and the lakes. It's something that you will never see. So beautiful.
How about that?
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Well, I can't argue. It's my home province. So, I will say though, I don't know if Ryan noticed this. My dad was saying that the wind was so strong up there, it blew all the snow off Morphe Mountain.
Whoa.
Yep. I don't know if it was all the. Is that better?
Doesn't that remind you of Wayne's World?
Yeah.
I would like to end up.
I got it, you dildo.
Yeah. Yeah, your mic is gone. Now it's computer audio, which we can hear you, so it's fine.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I need to get a new cord for my mic.
Well, we're starting a Patreon for Cord for Nick.
It says that it's my. You don't hear me rapping right now?
Not from the source, no, from the computer speakers. Hey, Bulu. Hey, be careful how you say that, Ryan, because Casey's going to be, oh, he said white, Ermagerd. And Texas is going to be like, yeah, white, yeah. And he's gone. All right. This is another Alex Sands the Garbage Man show. Look in the archives for that one. I think I went on for an hour 45 on that show. That was probably around episode 45 or something. That's before we ever started numbering, which was after 100. Ooh, yes. Me too.
Wrong button. Is that better?
Yes,
Okay.
that's much better. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Wrong button. F that all up.
Does the name Nicole Arbor mean anything to you?
No.
Oh, I think she did some kind of fat rant years ago, 2017, 2018, something like that. She's Canadian, hot AF. Yeah. I don't know that I think she's still doing stuff, but with all the people.
Yeah, I've seen her. I haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah. Yeah. Did you well that video I sent you, like with all the fat people and like, oh, they're dead. She's dead. They're dead.
Oh, I didn't download that one, but I recognize the person who was doing the commentary. That's Blair White.
Oh, okay. And just going on like everyone's like, oh, these people, we can, endorse them being fat and disgusting, and they're all dead. Because they keep dying. And I'm allowed to say that because I'm fat. So yeah. Anyways. Okay, do we have more videos and more other things to go through? Not videos, but stories you want to get off the docket?
I think for now we're good on stories. There is a stupid person thing that I pulled. Oh, and this is one that you showed me. I watched that video. Which one was that again?
Which one?
Oh, yeah, the one that we were just talking about. Blair White talking about the fat people who died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Are you scared, Casey? Because you're next. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing. I mean, again, these are jokes, folks. These are jokes. So, no. Here's this. Look at this.
Oh my fucking God. God. Oh, no. I'm sorry that I'm laughing.
I mean,
I
in
am
fairness,
sorry.
I got such a big gut I can't see my heart on in the morning. So I mean, like, come on, like, uh oh no,
Even
because I know
when
if someone no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yes, I could see it. I'm just
I,
because someone's gonna be like, ah, you're the worst people in the world. Listen, it's a joke.
so I thought you were serious. I was going to be like, really? Even when you're lying down, you can't see?
No. Lord,
Tell me more.
tell me more. It's an innie, not an outie.
It's, or it's an Audi, but my gut is a mountain.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
hello, Sarah.
Oh, geez. I hope Reese didn't see all that.
Yeah, Sarah, if you're allowing your kids to watch this, you're a bad mother. I did not say that out loud. I still said it though. I apologize. But you know what? Sorry, not sorry. This is not a show for kids. I make that clear when I put together the show on YouTube. It's not for children. Jokes, my friends, jokes.
Yeah, jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you for being here, Sarah.
Good. Reese.
Yes, I did have something else that I wanted to bring up. Yeah, it was a stupid person thing. And this is something that Nick showed me not too long ago. This is not how you should interact with anyone if you're going to have anything resembling a serious conversation. And I'm talking about a street preacher.
Why do you have a problem with what I'm saying?
Go home.
I need to preach the word of God out here.
Home.
I need to reach people out.
Home, you asshole.
Well, why don't you explain to me why what I'm doing is wrong?
I'm gonna say the real hero here is, and I saw this in comments, so I didn't think of this, is the person that turned the volume down when she started screaming when they edited this video.
MVP.
Yeah.
If this is how anyone thinks a rational, logical retort is supposed to go, street preacher or otherwise, you are, and Bolo, if you're here, you know what's coming.
Wrong.
Now, this is where someone would say, well, he's engaging this person in it. No, he's just standing there preaching, and this person decided to, on their own accord, to come up, confront him, and now she's got the ramifications. You're allowed to stand where you want and preach. Just, how, and I'm saying this as because everybody has the right to do it. So it's okay for there to be pride marches and whatnot, but a guy standing on the corner preaching is not okay. That's that double standard stuff. All he's doing is preaching. Now, if he's being hateful and stuff, of course he shouldn't be doing it. But again, we've talked about it a lot. Who is the one that dictates that what you are and are not allowed to say? That is a slippery slope.
Yeah. Now, there are clear-cut things, fire in a crowded theater, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hate speech laws here in Canada different than the freedom of speech in the United States, and there are degrees of difference when it comes to that. But I've encountered a street preacher in the United States. It was Las Vegas, of all places, and they were standing at the bottom of an outdoor escalator, and my girlfriend and I were going down the escalator, just like many other people were, and they were standing a good 6 or 7 feet away from the escalator. And to my recollection, no one engaged the street preacher. I saw them, I heard them from a distance. We got to street level and we went to our left and we walked away. Didn't engage at all whatsoever. And you have that right and you have that option. They have the right to preach the word of God. That's fine. I have the right to walk away, and I did.
No,
Yeah.
go. Keep going.
Go the home. Go the
No,
fuck
I'm gonna preach.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Said by the Holy Spirit.
Words. This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
So we have the spokesperson for the neighborhood. I'd
Now-
love to see those credentials.
Stop.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is, because I'm trying to think of a way to say it. I was gonna say, you imagine if a white religious person said, "No, this is the Bible Belt. You're not welcome here." What would happen?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I have family members that are in this community. I'm a supporter of this community. But I'm saying this is the double standard. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
But isn't that the point of cake, to eat it and have it? I know what
Yes.
you're saying. We got to change that phrase. I
Yeah, now
think.
you're saying that. Yeah, because if I have cake, I'm eating it.
Yeah. Well,
Why
what
can't
are
I
we
have it and
supposed to
eat
do?
it too? What?
Yeah.
Wait, time out. Why has this not been talked about before? If I have the cake because I bought the cake, why can't I eat my cake? You could go to hell with your non-cake eating attitude. I don't like where this conversation just went.
I myself, as a not eater of cakes currently in my life, am not going to attempt to deny a person who is a cake lover their right to have a cake and eat said cake. We are pro cake on this show. Pro cake. What he was preaching. There we go, because there are different kinds of street preachers. Yes, yes.
And that's what I said. If he's being hateful, yeah. But no, she does not have a right to scream at him. I'm sorry, she doesn't, Jason. Engage in intelligent conversation. This is not the answer. Because then you get people, like, we're pretty level-headed, I think, and we can have a conversation. But there are going to be these people that go, see, you can't have a logical conversation because they're all crazy. They all have mental diseases. That's what will be said. You know. But yeah, no, you can't, Jason. You can't be screaming at people like that.
But that is her right to freedom of expression. She can do
Correct.
that. She chooses to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. You are allowed to do that. Yeah, you are. But you're making yourself look the fool for most people. And the people that I have discussed before that were in the community and have pulled themselves out of the community are now sharing stuff like against the community now. Like they're over the community.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
sorry, you go, Alex. Go.
all right. Jason is right. We did not see the lead up. We are seeing the edited version. So Jason does have a point.
Right.
We don't know what happened before. We don't know what the conversation was. We don't know who instigated it. So you got it, Jason. You got it. And I want to jump in on this before I forget. Mostly peaceful protests. I love the people who have said in the past 3 years, half of America was burned down. Alex Jones said that on the debate that he had with Destiny, and it was recent. There were a few other people there. They were debating whether or not January 6th was an insurrection or not. And Alex Jones said, oh, half of America was burned down because of those peaceful protests. Wrong. Half of America was not burned down. Whole cities were not burned down. A few buildings does not a burned down city make. Please stop exaggerating. Just because a building burned or a car burned, that doesn't mean, oh, a whole city was lost. McGird. Please stop exaggerating. And that people who say that are just as bad as this person who's screaming because they have no intelligent retort. I saw at least. Oh, nice. Did you go off on him in your lovely accent? You should have. Video or it didn't happen.
Hey, I'm pissed. Why not tell me?
Yeah, you know what you should have said to him? I can't wait to see you on my concrete slab, you bitch. More.
Anyways.
That's why I need to be here.
Love the music.
You need Jesus, man. He can save you. You need a new heart from God so that you love what God loves, so that you hate what God hates.
That's it. Come on, you can do better than that. I was so high like a plane in the sky. What were you high on? Is Nevada weed friendly? Can't remember.
Da 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 da.
I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high. You know what? I watch that video at least once a year because I need a good pick-me-up, and that is a hell of a song for a pick-me-up.
That's a
I love
great
it.
song.
Yes.
That's a good song. I'll say great.
You're being completely ridiculous. And it's because you don't love God.
You're being completely ridiculous. Logical retort? Ah. Yeah.
From death.
Everybody's life a hell of a lot more miserable.
Well, that's their own fault if they're miserable. That's their own fault.
No, I would love what would have made this video great because it's the neighborhood. And some guy that's hanging on is like, "Excuse me, I'm trying to watch Sex and the Shitty. Shut your bitch ass up." That would have made this. That would have made the whole video great. Some guy hanging out his window. Oh.
Is that what it's like here in Canada? We can't smoke on the street, but we can in,
you can
designated
smoke everywhere.
areas? Oh, yeah.
Just like cigarettes.
Nice.
Unless there's a sign when you go down to MD Park here, the campground. It's like no marijuana use. It's like you don't think they weren't doing it before it was legal? Like again, that's what I don't get in this strip of Bibleness that's down here. Like our weed is the devil's lettuce, but meanwhile we can go get pissed. It's okay, but you can't have marijuana. Oh, Lord. So, all right, more videos, more stories.
More stuff. So I am going to make a spurious connection. Nick sent me something that was quite disturbing.
I don't know which one you're talking about because there was two of them.
Yelper, give it that.
Okay.
Are we allowed to play this?
I'm going to play a few seconds of it. So anyone who's a fan of South Park knows where this is going.
Now get yourself ready for some boogers and cum.
This is with regards to Yelpers being in restaurants. Okay, so and the song goes on for I think another 30 seconds. It's brilliant. Look up South Park boogers and cum, and you'll understand where I'm going with this. So this may be real or not. If you've seen the 2005 movie Waiting, you may be paranoid about this already. Great episode. Okay, so Tex knows. Yes. So as I said, I'm going to make a spurious connection. And here it is now. BC restaurants indebted, bleeding cash. Now, why is that? Well, 3 words: boogers and cum. People cannot trust that their food is not being boogered and cummed anymore, because it doesn't matter how nice you are to the wait staff, how pleasant you are as a person. We live in a day and age where anyone, for any reason, will look at you and decide this person needs their food boogered and cummed. They don't even have to look at you in some cases. It's just random. If people are going to kill each other willy-nilly on the street or on a Greyhound bus, like what happened here in Canada years ago, how do you know your food is not being boogered?
Or how about some poop? Hey, you guys don't talk about me very much. I want some poop. Poop. Thanks, Poopy. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yet that was the main takeaway in the 2005 movie Waiting,
Yeah.
Great cast in that movie. Don't fuck with the people who make your food. But this is what I'm getting at. Even if you don't, even if you're pleasant as punch, as the saying goes,
Yep.
it might still happen. So why take the chance? Don't. Cook from home. Now, again, I said this was a spurious connection. This is my way of making the terrible joke. I'm making fun of people who make spurious claims and exaggerated connections. That's all this is. It's another form of a joke. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Hey, this is pretty important. I don't remember reading this when I was a kid. Like, and I swear I had all these Sesame Street books. I swear I had them all, but maybe I missed that one.
Okay, Big Red, you got to change your name again to Ginger Twat Scotch Waffle.
No, I can't even lie. That sounds like something you'd get in one of those like horrible, like wannabe Irish, Scottish pubs. It'd be like their breakfast, you know, like, yeah. And I would totally eat it.
You know who wouldn't? Big Red. You know who'd get kicked out? Big Red.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, is
I gotta say, the Irishman that we game with has like the best Mexican, like the accent. It's I don't know, he nails it so good. It's pretty impressive.
Let me see what I got in the way of the Karen. Oh, perfect. Yes, I got one. So we're going to stay on target. We're going to stay on brand. We're going to stay on subject. And Karen. This one is called Racist Karen Hates Mexican.
And this person just heard me speak Spanish, and she said, great, you're a fucking Mexican, right? Repeat what you just said. You have a problem with people that speak Spanish in your country, right? Yeah. Repeat what you just said.
All right.
What did you just say to me? You don't speak Spanish.
I'm trying.
Sorry, the ears. Oh, they're at Disney, I think, maybe. Yeah, it's okay. I thought she was randomly wearing Mickey Mouse ears. So, okay. But then again, that bathroom looks pretty low key to be Disney. So, okay, let's continue.
What did you just say to me? What did you say to me? Country. Speak clearly what you said to me. Let me know what you said. You're racist. I'm speaking children. I have a child, and I speak Spanish to my child, and you have a problem with that?
I told you.
You have a problem with that, right?
What I just said.
You have a problem with it. I can speak Spanish to whoever I want to. We're free to speak Spanish wherever the heck we want. You are no one to tell me that this is your country. You're no one to tell me to speak what language, because I know what I want to speak, and it's not my fault that you're not bilingual, and obviously you don't know Spanish.
And I'm white and
is that a problem to you? What I speak in? Is that a problem to you? It's a problem to you both that I speak Spanish? That's a problem to you, right?
It's offensive that you use that bathroom when she's in a wheelchair.
No. Your comment was racist, and it had nothing to do with using the restroom.
I hate Mexicans. It's true.
Awesome.
They're
awesome. You're telling the wrong person that. You are really telling the wrong person that. Regardless of me having a child or not, I'm at least showing my son boundaries that he could speak whatever language he wants also.
So what makes me laugh here, this is the stuff where I like, you know, and I don't know what her issue is, but she seemed to waddle around that bathroom pretty good. Oh no, I got to get back in my wheelchair. Come, child land whale, push mama land whale around. Okay, I got to keep land whale. I like that one.
One that whenever I hear it, I just crack up, even though I know it's a terrible thing for people to say. Ham Planet. I can't stop myself.
Dude, that's another band name. Ham Planet.
There you go, Nick and the Ham Planet.
Yes!
And you can all dress up like sumo wrestlers.
I need a different name, though. Like, oh, Porky and the Ham Planets. Yes.
Alma, I'll tell you anything you want. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. See, that's another joke. I don't actually hit on her. It's all part of the joke.
But is it?
Anyway, so
yes, we both did. But I wish I could speak a second language. Like,
yeah, me too.
you know, I wish I could. You know, I wish
wish
you
I
would have
could.
cussed her out in Spanish because man, I always go back to that, you know, jug in the ham. I want to play the jug in the ham planet.
What does that mean? Is that code for
The
something?
jug, no, the jug, like the who. Remember, Lisa loses their saxophone, and Homer's like, "Here, Lisa." She's like, "Daddy does better with music." She's like, and he's thinking, he's like,
What's the Ham Planet version of more cowbell? I wonder.
Oh, so the fat lady in the wheelchair has to wear a cowbell around her neck, and we just strike her with a ball bat on the bell, though. A ball bat. It's like, hey, I was sleeping. What the fuck, Holmes?
Oh, I'm gonna get a visit by MS-13 tomorrow.
Right. Oh, I just squished my nut. Ow.
I love her reasoning though. Ham Planet Junior over here is sorry. She's saying I'm white and I'm American. So that precludes you from learning another language. I would love to learn Spanish. It doesn't matter if it's Spain Spanish or Mexican Spanish. I want to learn another language.
Fat lady in the wheelchair.
I
think it's more of a duel. It's more of a two-piece traveling. It's like Simon and Garfunkel, fat lady in the wheelchair. Like, I think she was just gonna roll up on stage and the spotlight would come on and she'd just go, good night, and then roll off.
Mouse ears and the steamroller.
Woke heifers.
Brian out of left field.
I like that, woke heifers. Okay, I'm not reading
So
those
don't think
ones.
that because I have a child, I'm not going to stand up for him or me. Being handicapped has nothing to do with being racist. Thank you. Yeah, both of these people have a problem with me speaking Spanish to my son. You have a problem. You have a problem with it, right? You have a problem with it?
Maybe she should put that pork knuckle in her vagina.
Yeah, you're telling that to a person with a whole bunch of Mexicans here, and you have no problem with that, right?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And like it's instead of the A.T.G.M, it's like the A.T.G.M van in Family Guy they used for Joe with the to get her up. And instead of like the Dukes of Hazzard horn, it goes whenever you push it.
Oh, I've got one for you specifically, Mr. Garbage Man.
Okay.
And I'm not going to play this. I'm simply going to show you the video because I want you to watch. I think it's minute 2 through 9 or something like that. Hold on. I love this channel. So anyone else who wants to get in on that, pull it up momentarily.
Tex, did you say something to Frank? Because all of a sudden there's the Superman retro movie review.
Infinite Edge Intensity, great channel. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can. But specifically for you, I was going to point you to probably around 8:35, whenever this second segment starts, through the end of that and into this one. So up to, and this happened on Vancouver Island sometime last year.
How long is it? 24? Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is 24.
Okay, I'm just getting ready because once we're done here, I'll watch it before I shut everything down.
And don't be put off by Elgin's flat delivery style because he's doing what he calls a roast.
Okay, so from what, 2 minutes?
From 8 minutes, 35 seconds up until about, I don't know, 14 minutes or whenever that segment ends.
Or is it a plus size person thing? Okay.
Yeah, that's specifically for you. Pay attention to the puns that he delivers because they are on point.
Okay, so did it start with fat passenger demands free airplane seat?
Yep.
Okay, it is queued up till what did you say?
I think 14 or 14:30, maybe 15 minutes, whenever that news story ends.
Okay. It is all
And
queued up and ready to go.
just because we are presenting equal opportunity here, we're going to go with a male Karen, which I call a Darren.
No, we're not.
Order 4 fucking times. 4 fucking times. It's just the service has been shit.
It's funny as hell. Thank
You want me to leave? Because I'll be more than happy to leave. Well, I feel that I Don't tell me how to talk, okay? Don't tell me how to talk. Okay? Plain and simple. Do not tell me how to talk. You do not run my life. When I come into the establishment and I pay money for something, I need to be paid attention to. And when I order a glass of water 4 times and it doesn't get brought here, that's not good service. And when my wife asks for a glass of wine 3 times and it doesn't get brought here, that's not good service.
We have to escort them out. The entire car. Stop.
Yeah, now you got other customers getting on you now because you're annoying and being a butthole.
Yep, that's where the worm turns. And I'm glad to see this in this day and age when more and more people are standing up for the staff when it is deserved.
Yeah, we need more of this.
Yes. Yeah, there have been times where I've seen staff personally in real life treat people terribly and no one has come back at them. Fine, if they don't want to retort, that's fine. But if someone is going to be a fool, an asshole, then if they keep going with it, yes, they deserve to be called out for it. Doesn't matter who they are.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Awesome.
Yes.
So can I play an exchange between a dad and his son? I don't know if you've seen this video.
Please.
But just to really lighten the mood up. This is one of my favorite videos ever. I'm gonna make sure my volume's up. Okay.
Arthur, get out of the tank. You're not my dad. Get out of the fucking tank. I am your dad. You're not my dad. I am your dad. Get out of the fucking tank. I'm in a tank and you're not. I will call literally in get out of the fucking tank. I'm literally in the tank. You're not. You're not my dad. Literally get out of the tank. Tell Major Militant. I don't give a fuck. Get out of the fucking tank. No. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Right? Like, and you want to know what? I don't care if Tech or if Frank Ritter, that's fake. That's still funny. I'd still get a good giggle out of that.
Yep, I agree.
All right. Oh, did I keep it? I did not delete that video. Okay, good. All right, let's wrap this stuff up. I got a football game to go finish the end of and to watch that video here. So
okay, before we go, there was one thing I saw going around on Facebook recently, and
that's good.
I would
That's fine.
like to put it to rest.
Okay.
The new Facebook rule starts again.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, haven't we gone through this?
Holy crap.
15 times before? People who post this, you do realize that when you sign up for Facebook, you are agreeing to their terms of service, which means if you read it, and I did years ago when I signed up, that anything you post becomes the property of Facebook, and they can use it as they wish. Full stop. You can say, I don't give permission. Well, then stop using Facebook.
Pretty much.
Full
Yep.
stop. Yes. So are we clear? Can we stop posting this now?
Yeah.
Please?
One of my favorite messages you used to share was always one of those joke emails where it's like, if you don't send this to 17 people, 17 goats in Rwanda are going to get run over by lava as they go down towards a village. And it would be a big spiel.
Yep.
And I loved it. I still remember those because I thought it was hilarious. So
yeah, that was me making fun of chain email.
Yes. Yep.
I don't think I have that one anymore. Oh, I wish I did though.
Yeah.
It was fun. I liked it a lot.
Awesome. I liked it a lot.
Well, I think that about does it for today.
I think so too.
I would like to thank everyone who showed up, including but not limited to Sarah May, Jason, Big Red, or whatever your name actually is now, which is Ginger Twat Scotch. Come on, Ginger Twat Scotch Waffle, please. Cindy, Alma, Bolo, Beverly, Jolene, Tex, Casey, and Ryan. As always, thank you so much. People we haven't seen in a while and we hope are doing well. Overseer, Penny, Jen, Tamara, my friend Sarah, Corey, both Trevors, both Cindy's. One Jolene, the other one showed up. Okay, maybe Brody's Jolene. Nick's mom, Nathan, my Auntie Kathy, and shout outs to Gareth, Susan, Ravi, and Ashley. And everyone, please take a moment to pray for Gloria Pouchfonte's quiche-smelling uterus. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov. Music.
Yes, please tell us.
Yeah.
The devil. Where's Kathy Bates to tell us what the devil is?
Yeah. Fire and Ice by James Taylor.
Okay.
I just a couple of friends of mine were working on it, and it's been stuck in my head now for a couple of days. An amazing song. So yeah, Fire and Ice by James Taylor.
Great. Movie from 1996, France. Tex, do not even start with the, is a bunch of frogs waving the white flag. Shut up. Shut your bald whore mouth. And I say that with all love and respect from thousands of miles away. Please stop. The French make great movies. This is one. I will share the screen now. Again, 1996, starring Vincent Cassel and Monica Bellucci. A recently engaged man sees a former lover and becomes obsessed with meeting her again. Just under 2 hours. Great movie. Great storytelling. Great script. Great acting. Can't recommend it enough. The third, Romaine Boringer. She was great in this. She was great. If it wasn't for her character, none of this stuff in the film would have happened. So pay attention to her. And there was an American remake in 2004 called Wicker Park, far inferior to The Apartment from 1996. But if you're a fan of Josh Hartnett, sure, you can watch it. Yay. Yes, it was happy. It did make me happy. Anything that's got Monica Bellucci in it makes me happy. Thank you.
Hi, Cora.
Hey, Cora. Wow.
Hey,
2024 is awesome now.
Wow, yeah. Wow. We made the big time now. Cora showed up to say hello.
Thank you
She's
so
like,
much.
I need
Cora.
to see this garbage man guy that's always talking shit on our on our message board. Now she's like, oh my God, another bald guy. Gross.
Cora, Tex. Cora, Tex. Cora. And
Frank!
they're going to go on and on like that.
Where's Frank now?
Nah, Frank's too busy being a mob boss. See, that's a joke we have here.
Stuff. Yeah.
It's a joke we have here, Cora. Frank looks like a mob boss, so we call him Frank the Mob Boss.
Frank the Mob Boss.
Ah!
Oh, see, and that goes perfect to the conversation that you just missed. Maybe it's a good thing that you missed it.
sometimes when I'm listening to the harsh truth and Cora's on, she will snort, which is just hilarious sometimes. So I don't change anything, Cora. I love it. It's great. The French specialize in lack of backbone. Wow. I can't wait till French special forces kidnap you and torture you.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the cartoon Flushed Away?
No.
Okay. Well, I think you should watch it. I think you might actually get a kick out of it. But there's a British frog and his cousin is a French frog, and it's I think pretty sure it's Buddy who was in The Professional, the Frenchman from the.
Jean Reno.
Thank you. Yes, it was, and he's the leader of the frogs. So I won't, but they need to get something back from someone, and he goes, "Ah, do the fencing," and all the French frogs go, "We surrender." He's like, "No, not that. The kung fu thing." I quite enjoyed that cartoon. There's like, I think you'd like it. So, yeah, Seven Deadly Bald. Yes, I love it.
Yes.
That sounds like it. Yeah, yeah.
And Tex, keep an eye on your inbox. Giggity. No.
Giggity.
Giggity. Giggity.
Yeah,
Giggity.
really.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I think it was on the last show, or maybe it was at some point during the New Year's live stream, Tex was going to start watching more horror movies from the mid 2000s. I'm creating a list for you, Tex, because I have seen quite a few in the past few months, and it's got its own tone and look, those horror movies from the mid 2000s. I'm developing an appreciation for them. So by next week, you'll have a bunch to watch. Some might be more disturbing than others, but then again, the link to the website I sent you is disturbing enough, I think. Yeah, I don't know, Cora, why you don't like horror movies, because horror movies can be great in terms of cinema because it can dive into surrealism. It can really help with gore and special effects, and just how far practical special effects have come in this day and age. I don't doubt that you don't like gore, just like many people don't. However, I have developed an appreciation for people who do that for a living, because to make it look good is difficult, but it adds so much.
See, I'm not. I've made this clear. I'm not the gore guy. I like a good suspenseful, like The Strangers.
Mm.
You know, like that's just a total mind app. Or I, we're supposed to be wrapping this up, but now Cora's here in text, and we're talking. I wish I could go back to appreciate how good movies were the first time I watched them. Like, I wish I could be re-shocked by the end of 7. You know, like just, you know, and like Jaws. Like Jaws was my favorite movie. Like it's always, I got the poster. It's just, I wish I could go back, and I love to be scared, but I don't like the gore part of it. I'm just not. No, you don't ever have to hush, Cord. Not at all. I got the score go. I don't care. I'm glad you're here talking. And yes, I love that stuff. I love, yeah, I remember watching that with my son. And again, so we talked about got a concert. I was watching his reaction when they figured out what was when he said, "So I took her pretty head." And Cohen's just like, whoa, like, whoa, like, you know, like he was just like, whoa, when it hit, right? Like, you know, oh, amazing. I wish, yeah.
One of the reasons that I really love 7, and I haven't seen the whole thing through in quite a few years, is the first kill, the first discovery. The tone, the lighting, the entire setup is beautiful and brilliant. And whenever I want to be in that kind of mood, that's what I will put on.
See, if I don't know if Frank and I would totally do a movie review. I don't even need to rewatch that. I could do a review on that with Frank. Like that. Oof, what a movie. What a movie. Yeah. Yeah. What's in the box? I mean, Everybody still does that to this day. Everybody, whatever you do, what's in the box? Everybody knows what you're talking about. It's great.
And I've heard that line in other movies, and they don't do a tongue-in-cheek reference to it, but every time I hear that particular
Yep.
set of words, I'm like,
Yep.
ah.
Yeah, you're like, ah, there it is. There it is. You did
it. Brad Pitt's got some acting chops to him. Legends of the Fall, for example, 7 Years in Tibet, even Fight Club.
Fight Club is awesome.
Dick in a box.
It's a dick in a box.
Fucking Lonely Island.
It's my dick in a box, babe. It's my dick in a box. Ooh. No, Mother Lover is their best song. Mother Lover is amazing.
I saw Andy Samberg in a movie recently. It's called Self-Reliance with Jake Johnson. Even though we see Andy only twice, he's got that smile that is just perfect for a modern day Joker. I think he could pull it off. Yeah, he's known for being the comedy guy, but range is a thing. So somehow he should do it.
Do you want to know what? I could totally see that now, like with the weird like smiles he has, like on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I can see it. Yeah, dude, I would totally do that.
That'd be great. But before we do that, we have to do a show with Casey. And like we said, I think it was 2 years ago, Casey talking about video games. We have to prioritize here.
You know what I'd like to do with Case? Like in all seriousness, I'd like to interview him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like because I mean, I like video games, but to be like in like the way he is into it, and like I've tried to go back to play some retro games, I just can't do it. I can't like. I could play some Nintendo and some Super Nintendo games, but I couldn't go back and play Atari or none of that. So it's amazing to me that he can go back and do that. And I just, hey, like.
That is a love and a reverence for video games in its purest form, I think.
Yeah.
Casey will talk. Well, we know he's messing with us. He's mething with us.
Oh, he's mething with us. Yeah, he's mething with us. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Birds are spies for the sea. I love that. I think we played that clip on the show years ago.
You totally played that clip because I knew exactly what Cora was talking about. Immediately. Oh my God. Tex, do you got the game on in the background? Because holy crap. I'm loving it. If you don't, the Buccaneers are kicking the crap out of the Eagles right now. Love it.
Just so you know, Cora, and I'm sure Tex will tell Frank about this. I stole this, so I'm going to use it on Casey.
We're going to use the hell out of that thing. That I popped as soon as I saw it. I'm like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Frankie's the man.
Thurman indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to use every time he comes on. He's going to get that every single time, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Oh, it's so great.
Well, now I think we're going to go.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to try to be here tomorrow, Thursday. I really want to be here Thursday, but I don't think it's going to work because of the snow. But I'm definitely going to be here tomorrow for Superman. That's awesome.
The only reason, Tex and Cora, that you don't see me comment on the Harsh Truth live streams when it's live is because I'm at my job on Tuesdays and I'm spending time with my girlfriend on Thursdays. So unfortunately, I too got to prioritize. I apologize, but I listen. I listen to every episode.
I'm not a big movie guy, so that's why I kind of come in and out because like I'm not as big. Like there's movies like when they did. I haven't seen Young Guns for. Well, I'm 20 or 44 this year, so like when it came out. So I'm like, I have no idea, like what's going on there. So, but that's why I talk enough shit for both me and him. But the words and actions of the garbage man are not reflecting the viewpoints of Alex. That's just, he's not there to throw shit at me. So, yeah.
Yeah, we all got to do stuff, but I am there in spirit. I listen to every episode, and I have for, oh Jesus, it's going to be going on 4 years pretty soon.
I think pretty much when we got introduced to you guys, like we at least started kind of poking our heads in all the time, and
Yes, and thank you so much for showing up.
Yes, thank you.
And not just lurking, but commenting. It's great to see that you're engaging on some level. Thank you so much. And Going back to what Nick said earlier, I
Wow.
just revealed that. Thanks to Brody, because he
Yep.
introduced us to a lot of this.
Well, everybody that we know that's, that we've met and that's on the stream now, like the three of you that are commented, we met you because of Brody. So,
Yeah,
it's
everything
pretty
has
cool.
a ripple effect.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like, what is it, like 30 degrees of Brody or something? What the hell is that Kevin Bacon thing?
6 degrees of separation.
So 6 degrees of Brody.
It's a shame that there are no more derailed shows to, go back and look at, because the show was decent. There were a few things that I didn't agree with, but that's in the past. I don't care. I know that Drew is happy with what he's doing now, and good for him. Good for him.
And that's what counts.
Yeah. And thank you to Alma for liking us on Facebook. Muchos
and yes,
gracias.
Brody is awesome.
Yes.
His family's
deep
awesome.
Down,
yeah.
Modern day post 2018 Brody is awesome.
Like I said, we're gonna crowdfund something. I want AI to be good enough to have 2018 Brody fight this Brody. and I want to hear that, because that would be amazing.
Yeah, if there could be a live stream, because there was one of Biden versus Trump. It was completely AI generated, and they were going back and forth talking trash. If I could create a program where it's 2018 Brody versus live stream modern day Brody, oh yes.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
Takes $1.
No, thank you, Cora. We really do appreciate it.
It is. Oh wow. Okay.
My only thing with Tex is he needs a haircut. Actually, I said that on the last show, and Frank made sure to put it up there. Like, I came in, like, I think Tex had just beat me in, because I was like, oh crap, the show, and I just came in at the last minute. I was like, oh, Tex needs a haircut.
You can't have to. Who was that basketball player who married himself?
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Anyways, let's wrap this up. I got some videos to watch, so.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all so much again for sticking with us this long after we said we were going to go. We shall return next Monday, 7 p.m. Berta time, 6 p.m. Pacific. See, I did it backwards there because I'm an idiot. We shall see you all then. Cora, again, thank you so much. Okay. We'll pick this up again next week, Tex. And check your inbox. I'm going to be there. Oh, yeah. Think before you say something. Think before you do something.
Love one another. Thank you, Cora. Thanks, everybody that's here. Yeah, he's going to go deep in your inbox, and not the way Casey likes going his own with his Game Boy games.
See you later.
Bye, guys.